Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Hello. Here's my game. Hello, guys. Today we're gonna just continue with where we were on Tuesday. What was it today? Thursday? Yeah, Tuesday. Didn't stream yesterday, unfortunately, but here we are today. And let me tell you, I did so much while you guys weren't here. I did some construction. Okay, I got from like 59 to 64, and then I went to do the Guthix Tears thing to get free XP. So I'll probably get that up higher later today, doing more houses. I don't know how much more I can do. Just to level 67, which isn't enough to 70. I need enough for 70. But right now, my my miscellanea is not doing teaks. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that. Either I go and mine the teaks myself, or I go and change them back to being teak. But then I have to wait for them to mine it. So I don't know. Yeah, other than that, I've just been sitting here doing thieving. I'm at up to 80 thieving. I think when I started this, I was like 73. So we're getting that done. We're gonna stop this today, though. I'll come back to it later. All in all, I've probably made like 1.5 mil, maybe 2 mil. The rates aren't great, but it's super AFK. So, like if I decide to play a different game with my friends or whatever, I could just have it in the background. We got 70 prayer. I went ahead and did the quest for piety and chivalry. So now I have piety when I go back to the moons. What else? I think that's about it. The cash tax 1.4. Basically, I got a 1.2 cash stack from the first time I sold all of the belongings. I went and gave $1 million to miscellanea, and then used the other 200K to buy staves. Which I guess I still have some. You know, we'll go ahead and do that first, just so I can have that done. Take 14. Figuring out I could do this. Like, I knew I could buy the battle staves, but I couldn't afford it when I was a lower level account. So having access to some money now and free water orbs from moons, it's highly profitable. I can only buy 30 a day, though. I forget what level it is for the higher amounts, but like I would have to do the Varrock Elite Diaries, right? I haven't done any. Trade furs. You know, I have all the skilling requirements, so I could go and do that. Um, trade furs with a fancy dress seller for a spottier cape. Oh, I need 153 kudos. Right, I forgot about that. I can walk a canoe, teleport to Padewa? Teleport to Barbarian Village with a skull scepter. Chop. I mean, that's okay. That's a whole other day. I'm gonna have to do that. The all in note form. Right here, I think. Yep. The music's a little action-packed for what I'm doing, I gotta be honest. So when you buy the 30 battle staves, it comes out to 210. But anything past 210 in this stack is profit. And usually I think it's like 60k. I've been trying to make a conscious effort to do this every day, so what I'll do is I'll grab my sand. And maybe I will go and swap miscellanea off of what they're doing. Because even like a few hundred more would get me much closer. The biggest issue is churning the teak logs into planks. That shit sucks. It uses so much money. And even if I grind it out like plant making, make plank spell, I think it would still wouldn't be worth it because I'd have to go and make astral runes. All right, so that's 69k. Nice. Every time I do this daily. And the goal is, I guess, to eventually get enough money I can just give miscellanea, a billion gil, and then I never have to worry about it again. I think the more money they have, the faster they work. So, what was I about to do? Oh yeah, sand. Deposit all of that. This. I like having my whistle for teleports, but nah, I don't need my whistle right now. Zombie axe. We don't need those. We need the mixed boots. Let me look at the warped terror birds. If they're weaker to brush or something, that I'd use a different weapon. The wiki page, the wiki for old school RuneScape has been struggling the last couple of days. I wonder if it also is having issues from the stupid ass DDoS stuff. Let's see here. They are weak to crush, so I should be using the dual macchiatos. That's what we're gonna do. Anything else? I guess I need food and stuff, right? Oh, I need my hat and my amulet and my ring this time. Not forget the ring. Even though, I guess it probably helps against their melee attack. Let me think. This, need that. Yep, that on. That on. And then a bunch of food, basically. Just a bunch of food. I don't really need much else. I need Barak teleports, don't I? This. Yep, that works. Okay, let's go to the monastery. Visit Bert for some sand. White berries. If I had space, I'd harvest those. Because I realized yesterday I can make I have the level to make. Do I have the level? I'm one level off from being able to make super defense potions. which I'm sure there's a way to get a turbo or temporary levels. What was I doing? Yeah, nil. Let's see. I still forgot my helmet. I have to go in here and grab my helmet now. Or I could do it at the G. I'll just do it at the G, to be honest. I think sure I can like right click this G, right? Yeah. Hey! Relax over there, you two. My fucking animals, man. Always in a tussy. One wants to play. Oh, they both want to play. And then one of them will cry out. It's like, is there a problem here? What does this configure? Change to the Grand Exchange, yeah. Boom, straight to the Grand Exchange. Spare tree there. Sick. Pause at 1. I'm just gonna take that. Have that. Take it away. Helmet. We'll just room pouch back, I guess, when we need more food. This is faster than walking. Is there anything else? I guess more food. You know what? We'll take a potion or two. Strength and super attack. Now we're set up, baby. Go piss off some birds, eh? Go in here. They were. My auto retaliate on. Whoopsies. Hello? Oh, I know what the issue is. I forgot my chimes. So it says in chat, doesn't it? Yep. Was it 1? Should have just eaten it, to be honest with you, but. When you're stuck because of the gate. Single file. There you go. Are these guys weak to crush? Look at this. Yeah, no defense for crush. Yeah, no magic defense either. So I guess you could use magic if you like. Orange, okay. You know, it's always this bird in the back. I can't really tell if this is better than Zombie X. I should move up, right? Okay. Dude, an 8? What are we doing? Maybe the extra defense from the Dragon Defender was worth it. Taking way less damage if not for this dickhead back here. I'm not sure how to do that. Hey! Mm-hmm. Dude. Okay, I'm taking way more damage than yesterday. What's going on? Have I forgotten something? I'm gonna swap servers here. Swap servers, get rid of that guy's aggro. Couldn't swap worlds, but it froze my game. It's weird. Okay. Close the gate. I did not. Did I pull aggro on that guy? There's no way to avoid aggro on him. I wonder if I'm just better off fighting the tortoise. It's like prey range and hope for the best. Now he's done attacking. What's up with that? Okay, grab it. I don't know what dictates whether or not he attacks you. He's not attacking me right now. He's in the gate again. You know that old Minecraft trick where you like open the door, smack the mob, and you close the door again? It's a shame that doesn't work in this game. It'd be funny because you could just like spam left click. Okay, now this guy's attacking me. Ooh, Rune Kite Shield. Hello. Didn't even do that. Hit me for a 10 on that range attack. Love that. Used to think it was the range attack. Guess I should have brought nature runes as well. Give me a second. I'm gonna pot up real quick. Being able to take like manual breaks between each kill is kind of cool though. You know, I can actually look at the DBS calc and see if what I'm doing is actually worth my time. Let's see if I can share this. Do that. Okay, let me close this. Boom. Okay, you can see the DBS calc here. So we want to do the dual macchiatos for the warped terror bird. Okay. What's this? Oh, this is for magic. I was trying to see like which ones are better. We have the dual macchiatos for the terror bird, and we do another one, and we want to say zombie axe and a dragon dragon. What do they call it? Dragon defender. So look at the graphs here. You can see that it's about the same, to be honest. It's not much better, but I think on just like DPS wise, it is a little higher, about half a DPS better to use the dual macchiatos. So, and that's how I know that I'm doing it the right way. It'd be a lot nicer if they didn't do as much damage to me, though. Once you're doing range attacks, we're melee right now. Kills are slightly faster. My defense is worse. So I guess if I wanted to make trips last longer, I would be using the zombie axe. Oh, I'm sorry. I just smacked my mic, guys. Hope that wasn't too loud. Getting a lot of diamond bolt tips. It's kind of crazy. How rare are the diamond bolt tips? 1 in 20. Ooh, adamantite ore. Not a bad pool. Okay, step out here. Holy! Everybody calm down. I think I gotta start throwing on my range prayer there. If I step out like that. Okay, prayer up. Close the gate. Swamp Tower. How beautiful. suppose if I haven't gotten this by the end of stream, I will be doing this grind offline. Just so I can get moving on what I want to get done. More soul runes. I actually did use quite a few soul runes leveling up my prayer, so good drop for me. Because I used all my ensouled heads to go from 69 prayer to 70 prayer. Which was totally worth it, by the way. Ensouled heads. I forgot how good ensouled heads were. They die in like 2 shots. The only issue is they use the only issue is they use nature runes. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, come out. We have the damage calc up still, right? Yeah. So if we look at the damage calc and we say instead of the warped terrorbirds, we want the warped tortoise. DPS is worse. So it's about, let's say, around 75 ticks to kill, right? 45. It's about double the time, but probably less annoying. Because I could just kill him right here. And it'd be 1. And I wouldn't have to worry about extra birds. Or tortoises, I guess, in this case. Still weak to crush. So the stats are the same, I think. Yeah, same stats. Come on. I didn't mean to take the bones. And you go back. I don't know why I have to go back for them to... it must be because... they're... Fuck. That hitbox can attack here. There you go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I forgot I have to hide those things. Yo, more swamp tar. Nice. Uncut sapphire. I'm not entirely sure. I'm crazy on sapphires or anything, but I mean, I guess it's drop, so. Come on. You know, the basic ass drops, but these are all good drops for me. Like, adamantite ore is going to help with my leveling of smithing. Sharks are going to, you know, get food later on. Although there are kind of better foods in the game right now. So I'm hoping he won't attack. It doesn't look like he will. Soul runes are, I mean, just like any source of soul rune is better than having to craft it myself, because I'll never do that. Been lurking? Well, that's fine. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. I'm just killing birds. Ooh, rune hammer? Okay, we're actually making pretty good money here today. Good drops. And you're gonna have to make space for it in my inventory. Get the long runes, throw that on, take that. Okay, that's off. Can we get 91 strength off of this fight, off of killing these things? Maybe. Or swamp tar. You know what? Maybe I will collect them just because you never know when you want it. You know what I mean? I'll do that. Just number. Okay, we're going to come back here. Okay, cat wants out. I'm going to let him out just so he's out of my hair. All right. Back. Let's see. Close this. More law runes. The thing is, each teleport I think uses 2 law runes, so if nothing else, they're paying for their own teleports. But I have, you know, a lot of teleports. I got 1,150 teleports before I need more, and they're really easy to get from the minigame. Come hither, bird. Approacheth, so that I might smite you, and obtain from you my precious drop. It does exist. 1 in 320. We are at 77 right now. 77, 200k total. This bird respawning here is kind of a problem for me, but it's not that bad. Let's close the gate. He'll move up. More diamond tips. We will have to keep an eye on this armor because they're going to break soon. If they break, we may be in trouble. I don't know what happens to it if you... Look it up. What happens when equip Pharaoh's armor breaks? It remains in your equipment slot, but you must repair it to restore its benefits. Okay. As long as it stays in the inventory slot, I don't really care. Which I will have to pay for, which is kind of why I'm doing all the thieving grind right now, so that I can afford to repair the stuff if I need to. The moon's armor is apparently like 1,000,000 GP to repair, but it lasts for 40 hours instead of 15, so it's not too bad. Do I love the fact that you have to repair it? No. But it is what it is. I suppose the idea is like it's kind of temporary anyways. It's not really that bad. So you gonna move up? Death runes? Which are good for me because I don't really have any. This bear's armor's gotta hold me off for a long time, so. Like I said, I don't have space. That's on me. Do this number. Boom. Wow, I'm a threat, guys. I'm a threat. Close the gate, run over here, do that all, come back. It's a process, but it gets the job done. All right, let's go over the plan, guys. All right. Game plan, I'm opening it up. One second. All right. Again. All right, this is the game plan, guys. All right. We are going to get the Warp Scepter, preferably today, and then take that Dagon the Rex because it uses Chaos Runes. After that, we're going to get the B Ring from him and the D-Axe, and then chop Redwoods. I'm guessing most of my Redwood chopping is probably going to be offline, if I'm being honest. I don't think I'm going to be streaming it too much. Maybe like the first day, maybe the first couple of days. But do you guys really want me to sit there and just hit wood on stream? Seems like a terrible time. Okay, close the gate. What's that bubbling sound? Is it the water? It's crazy. Excuse me. I don't know, we have like 50k worth of alcohols here. So that's nice. Chocolate bombs. To be honest with you, the drop table on these mobs are kind of crazy good. Well, are we getting crashed? I'm just doing the quest. I did fuck up my birds though. Oh, I might have been here the whole 10 minutes, maybe? Oh, never mind, nope. Fuck it, we'll just take a bit of damage. Another plate body. My God. We're gonna drop. Go bomb. Gate. Jesus. If I'm not gonna get the drop I want, then I would much rather have. What the fuck? Was that the same guy? What happened there? Anyways, I'd much rather have the alcohols. I'm going to close the gate. I don't know what that guy was doing. All I can assume is he must have gotten hurt and decided to teleport out so he could teleport back in. Try it again. Others aren't bad. Give me more broad arrows. You really don't take enough damage in here for it to be an issue. At least it seems that way. Crazy what you can do with a metal gate. I'm just gonna take damage here. I got too much food. I think in one of the leagues there was a technique you can unlock that made everything a noted item, which is insane by the way for like grinding. Just note everything. Imagine going to like the those guys who like those cultists or whatever that drop a bunch of herbs and just killing them for a few hours and everything's noted so it's easy to pick up. This little number, this little ditty. All right, hold on. I think I can force him to come closer. There we go. Now he shouldn't attack me. This is the one. I can feel it. He's gonna shit it out. Ah, adamant plate body, another one. Each one is 9K, so hard to complain about free money. Know what I'm saying? this up. Grab the coins. Look inside. Had a prayer finally. Pays off to have high prayer, I guess. Another one? Dude, what is going on here? What is the drop rate on that? It's 1 in 32. So if my goal was adamant plate bodies, I'm getting fed on that, you know? Come close to my child. Oh man, I'm feeling a bit hungry, guys. We could use a snack. More raw shark. These are a pretty consistent source of food. I think sharks are better than Kwambrons, so if I'm trading Kwambrons for sharks, it's pretty good. Of course, they're not cooked, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think next trip I'm definitely going to bring my Nietzsche runes, because that would make it to where I have a lot more inventory space. And the Warhammer, not as good as the plate bodies, but not bad. I see anything worth like 300 GP and up is probably a good alk. Just on principle. This trip I think is paid basically for 1 repair on this armor, so pretty good. The amulet I'm wearing also degrades, but they're super easy to farm. So I got like 10 of them. Target spotted. Commence attack. Get this piece of shit. This guy walks in here with his barrows. He thinks he owns the place. Fuck him up. But take turns. Take turns. Everybody take turns. Well, I guess if you were like, you know, if you were playing on their court, they'd all attack you at once. But bro, dude, what is happening here? I'm getting spooned on the drops here. Just free money. This is good money. You know what's funny? I was doing Scurious for like easy money. I was like, Scurious is easy money. It takes like 3 or 4 minutes to kill. He has a high chance of dropping, you know, rune armor and stuff. But this is way easier and more profitable, I guess, if you get lucky. Let's get air runes, and then you're like, what's going on? 164 for the rune hammers, 164 for the kite shield, 132 for the element bodies. Like, I'm getting kind of crazy with the drops here. I've hit the rare drop table once. If I'm being honest with you, I should probably have the Ring of Wealth on, but what am I going to get, another Dragon Spear? Another Adamant Warhammer? I mean, as it stands, I basically to have enough to repair both pieces of barrows I'm wearing. I really should go and get a Barrows helmet, but I don't really think Barrows is fun. It's really easy. It's like easy to watch like a YouTube video and just run and do it, but I don't know if I enjoy it. Raw sharks, sure. He's already angry, so I just need to close the gate. $19 sharks. That's an inventory's worth basically. Bit of a waste of my potions, but that's fine. Excuse me. Earth runes, okay. Almost time for me to tally out. I don't know how long I was here. About 30 minutes, maybe? 25? We are at 104 KC. This would be 105. So we're about half of the way to drop rate, or to being dry. These guys are definitely profitable, though, let me tell you. I mean, like, end game, Iron Man are gonna be like, ew, that's bad money. And it kind of is, but look how little effort this is. If you have better gear, you're only gonna kill them faster. Take less damage. Of course, I guess when I get to the point where I can do, you know, corrupted gauntlets easily, like successfully, consistently, then that's gonna be way better GP, because I think that's pretty much all rune stuff. Another rune hammer. Dude, what is up with my luck today? Last time we were here, we didn't get this much. Three rune hammers. Funnily enough, this is more profitable than the stupid ass thieving I was doing. So. More food. Which means I can stay longer. Do. For whatever reason, this guy back here is not attacking me this time. I appreciate it. Close the gate. My God, dude. 132. I've only done like 32 kills since I got here. Oh, I got coins that time. There are worse things to get. Like Swamp Or nothing, I guess. You could technically roll nothing. I mean, we're starting to get into our groove here. You know, it's so funny. I'm doing all of this. I started this whole grind for the Dragon Axe because I've been wanting a Dragon Axe since I started the account, and now I need redwoods in order to do the highest level of shades and Shade of Morton, and also perfected Quetzal ring. And now I'm here fighting warped terror birds. I think that's what's so great about RuneScape is you can pick an arbitrary thing to do, and it leads you down this rabbit hole of other tasks to do, and I love that. I think that's why I love RuneScape. That led me to do a random quest. I unlocked a new spirit tree. You know, I did a lot of new things. I learned about this new mob that's really good for, it's like dropping stuff in general. An adamant warhammer, nice. Bro, we have money in our inventory. The thing is, you know, if I was playing on a main, then I would just go and buy it. You know what I mean? So this is really a thing you have to do with irons. Another warp terror bird falls to my blade, or I guess my clubs. I am glad I got this from the moons, because it's probably one of the best items you could get, like near the beginning of your grind. I've done maybe like 50 KC, which isn't much. Wouldn't be mad about another food drop. Fair. This is over 30 minutes in a single inventory of food, so not bad at all. And I ran out of prayer pretty early on. More bolt tips. I don't know if diamond bolts are good. I guess I'll figure it out. Diamond bolts. E. Diamond bolts. Oh, okay. You have to use diamond bolts, and then you use the tips on that to get diamond bolts. I see. And then you enchant them. To get diamond bolts E. Which requires 57 magic I could do. 10% chance of triggering armor piercing effect. This is like maybe something you'd want for PvP. Raw shark. Do 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 do. Baby shark. Do 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 do. I'm losing my mind. This guy's gonna drop the scepter. I can see it right now with my third eye. I'm a streamer, so I'm on the streamer client, which means I have a higher drop chance. Okay, look at my inventory. Boom, there it is. Wow, congrats, guys. Congrats to me. Oh, never mind. Raw shark. I've gotten more than an inventory's worth of shark in one trip. So really, this trip paid for itself. Oh, my legs are broken. I'm doing this with broken legs. Whoopsies. Well, fuck it. I'm already here. I don't know when that happened, but the result seems to be about the same. Uncut sapphire. Another rune kite shield. What the fuck? Sorry, what is that? Well, rune kite shield is 1 in 64. My luck with these guys has been kind of crazy today. Now this guy drops food so it can stay longer. Another high out. Okay. Look at my inventory, dude. It's insane. The thing is, if I had came to these birds while I was waiting for a kite shield, it never would have happened. So now I'm actually looking for a rune kite shield instead of the scepter. I don't care about the scepter. Don't drop the scepter. Honestly, that bubbling kind of sounds like my coffee maker, and now I kind of want coffee. So I think this is a bit of a problem. I think it's a sign of a problem, guys. Maybe addiction. What do you think? This is the same guy. Welcome back. Having quest problems. Oh, there she goes. Oh, my bad. What are you doing? Me too, actually. Good luck, Iron Brother. There goes. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. I'll have to do some. I mean, they have low stats for magic, so. I mean, that guy's got. Is it a cannon? He's coming out here with a cannon to kill these guys. Not a bad idea, to be honest. Probably way faster than what I'm doing. But I can't. Well, I could afford a cannon. I don't want to have to afford a cannon because they're like 1.5 mil or something like that. Something crazy. I'm just happy here with my two little sticks, smacking the birds. That must be his cannon, or her cannon, their cannon. More food, nice. Could have been a 3-drop, but I'll take a 2-drop. That's 30 health. Since my Darok's plate legs are busted, I'm kind of hoping I can get the Guthans broken on this trip as well. I don't know what the difference in durability is. I think there's a plugin for it. It's like armor, durability. No. Life saver. Life-saving jewelry. TOB quality. Swamp Tar! Holy, just what I was looking for. I don't know what it's gonna be called. Like barrows. Item charges. Okay, I think that's what I want. This is 0. Let me check. 5. Is that minutes? What does that mean? 22% of the way. That's pretty high, actually. I thought it was lower than that. Show it on the necklace? No, it doesn't. That's weird. I wonder if that's just an oversight. I'm guessing that's minutes. It's gotta be minutes. More raw shark for me. Let me look up how to repair barrows. Repair barrows gear. I have to Google this like every once in a while. Take the raw shark. And the feathers. Go out here. Whoa! There's an enemy, guys! At the front gate! Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm! I swear this guy's been here for an hour. One second. Paris calculator. Okay, we're taking a bit of damage here. I gotta be attentive. I don't want to die. I think the max that I've seen them hit is a 10, so. Soul runes. All right, close the gates. That's gonna be it. The soul runes are gonna sit on the ground until I come back. I'm playing with fire, and I got burned a little bit. Let's not get burned a lot. Okay, first off, nature runes, straight up. These are coming with me next time. High elk. For sure you want to buy. Oh, high elk, yes. Yes, I am. $109K stack. That trip was 204 plus all of the other stuff that we got. That is crazy. Almost 2 mil in our cash stack. 33 sharks is crazy. 400 feathers is really good. I mean, we're making out like a bandit right now. Even if we don't get what we want, that's crazy money. We're up to 1,800 death runes again. That's pretty good. I like having that go back up. At 11,000 chaos runes to shove into our thing when we get it. So the only issue with coming straight to the Grand Exchange is there's no quick way to fix our prayer. So I guess I'm just going to chug some butterflies. By chug, I mean release, because I'm not a murderer. Never mind the moth mix right next to the live moths. Like I'm threatening them. You guys better fill my prayer or you're going to end up like these guys. Do we add... No, I'm not going to bother bringing mixes. So yeah, sharks are 20. These are 18. So sharks are definitely better. So the more raw shark I get, it's good for me. Although I am getting low on quam bronze, which means I will have to go and farm some. To be fair, I've been using the same stack of Karambwans for like a year of playtime. Yeah, that's it. I guess we're going back in. Oh, I need to repair. You know what? I'm not gonna repair. I'm lazy. Not gonna repair. I'm just gonna wait till I have to repair a bunch at once. This fits 3. Oh, it's because of what I'm wearing. I see. These are broken. Thank God I had a second pair, eh? I have Torags as well. These lower? What's been used more? Check. 77. Yeah, these are lower, so I'm just gonna throw these plate legs back in. I don't know. I think the stats are the same. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so we can clear the spot. Clear this spot. Now we need that. Oh, it actually works for the teleports as well. That's actually huge. I like that a lot. What is happening there? Why is there like a number overlapping? I'm not gonna look at it too hard. Anyways, so we want to take attack, strength. Do we take a defense as well? Might as well. What is this overlapping number on the potions? That must be something to do with the whatever I just installed. Do this, does it show up? It does. Overlays in banks. Overlays only while in bank. Show unlimited charges. No. Percentage, I think is what we want. Potions. No. Yeah, let's not have any overlays for the potions. I don't care about those. There you go. I you know, for the longest time I would use them them meaning the extensions without really understanding how to like modify them and stuff. So I've been like really trying my best to make sure it's like a playable experience for myself by changing them up. Okay, so I have 5% left on these, 72% on these. That's exactly what I want. I want percentages, not a arbitrary number. So like I mean I guess the thing is like, do I repair, which I mean honestly I should. I don't know why I'm even debating it. Or do I oh, my soul rune's gone. Whatever. Kind of knew that would happen, to be honest with you. Okay, what's going on here? Drag his ass down. Drag him down. You guys still gonna range attack me here? Whatever. I'll take it. Dude, these Torags make my legs look skinny as hell. Let's throw that on for now. Actually, before I forget, pop all of these. With a defense potion, I don't even have to worry about it. Oh, he's not even attacking now. Interesting, interesting. So interested in how their logic works, where he's like, oh, okay, well, now I'm not going to attack. Like, opening the door doesn't re-trigger some sort of flag on his person. Alright, guys, I'm going to go until probably 1 p.m. today. So we can get quite a few more kills in. Maybe see if we can't get some good loot again. Close the gate. This guy should move up. Not gonna move closer because why? Because it's not on an angle. So if you didn't know, south to west tile is always their true tile, meaning this is where the brain is basically. So this brain's gonna say, I'm going to approach the enemy. So what you have here is this guy's brain being here. And for whatever reason, they are programmed to go on diagonal, prioritize moving diagonally before moving left or right, or up and down. So he's moved diagonally to the brain where he sees me. He's like, okay, well, now I'm on top of this guy. And I'm going to attack him. But as soon as I do this, well, this guy broke it. Was fucking meandering. Because they're overlapped now. But essentially, this brain is always going to try to go this way before going this way or this way. So because this guy's in line with me, he'll never go left or right again. Unless I do. I guess I could throw that on for a little bit. Alright. I feel like I'm taking more damage now. Ooh, max hit of 15. Here we go, grab these chocolate bombs. Give me the chocolate bomb. So basically, me going back forces him to say, well, I can't move diagonally, and I need to move this way to get as close as possible. The value here is one tile closer to me if I'm back here. But these guys can attack on a diagonal, so I don't know why he would stop moving there, to be honest with you. Feathers. Okay, we're gonna do this. Move back. High out this. I got some wise guy throwing shit at me. Okay, take the feathers. Move back. Close gate. This guy's gonna move up. He's got on a diagonal. Yep. It pays to understand how the enemies move in this game. For the longest time, I didn't really understand it. Another bird bites the dust. These are runes. What do we get? Earth runes. Guess we'll take an L on the food. Oops, they're not meaning. What am I doing? This door seems to be stuck. That's interesting. You can't close the door on this guy. Or is it because I've opened the door so much? I'm going to assume it's probably because I've just been clicking the door too much. It's stuck. It's really stuck. Awkward. Can I still... Yeah, I can still maneuver this guy. Wonder if there's ever been like a moment where the devs have thought about maybe adding like a food pouch. We have log pouches and shit, right? Like in this moment, if I had a food pouch, then I would just shove these chocolate bombs into the pouch. But I guess the reason they probably don't do that is because it like muddies the water for bossing and stuff, I guess. The food's gonna expire and I'm gonna be sad about it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's... I'll go out there and get it. Okay. Close the door. Open the door. Another rune kite shield, my god. That's the third one. Where am I going? Keep misclicking. What is going on? Hello? Hi, Alk. There's no way to fix these two birds, I don't think. You're gonna have to just tank it, I think. I can stand there, but then oh, he's meleeing me anyway, so it doesn't even matter. That's worse. But if I stand here, nah, it's just as bad, to be honest with you. Ain't no fixing that. Damn, look how much damage I took. Now they're both meleeing me. Okay. These fucking birds. More raw shark is always a good find. More raw shark is always a good find. Okay, let me bring it back. I don't know how many times you need to open this door before it starts making it stick, but... Look at that, he stops attacking. I don't know what the logic is between them attacking and not attacking, but well, whatever. I won't be mad about it. Nice stream, but thanks. Not a bot dog. See you new to the platform? Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty new. I mean, I try to just like, I mean, there's really no reason not to stream in multiple places, so why not add a new one? That's an awesome name, by the way. Not a bot dog. Do. This one's gonna drop the scepter. Here we are. Boom! Fed drops. Nah, okay. Never mind. False alarm. Thinking positively though, these guys still have a great drop table. Ooh, okay. Another rune kite shield, dude. How many is that? That's 4 and 150. It's a 1 in 60 drop. That's crazy. Rob, Wonder Mike Rob, welcome to the chat. How you doing? How you boys doing today? How's the cake treating you? That's a bit awkward. There we go. Quick little door open and close. Gets them every time. All right, closing this. Need to high out this. I need to increase my warning, I think, on high out. Starting to get to the point where things are starting to cost money. Open the gate. There we go. Warnings. Set at 30K. I'm gonna set it to like 50K. These birds have been good to me today, man. Get some pretty okay money. Well, it's a mix of like really bad drops and really good drops, though, to be honest with you. Dude, I've been here so long, I started just like zoning out, man. Just listening to the hit sounds. It really be that way sometimes when you're grinding. We're getting close to another strength level, which is kind of crazy. Get to the 90s, man, and the 90s just kind of like fall in place. You know what I mean? Feathers, okay. Okay, he's gonna come over here. Perfect. Be honest with you, I'm kind of glad these guys drop feathers. Even though feathers is kind of like super easy to farm, it's just one of those things where I need a lot of feathers for bride bolts. And the more feathers I get from shit like this, the less I have to go and either buy or pick up. Come on. This is the one. That's going to be a Sceptre. Boom. Weapon poison. Okay, well. I guess I can take a weapon poison. Why not? One of the person who is using a cannon has gotten their Sceptre yet. I could cannon for it, I suppose. No, someone yesterday tried to get me to drop a bunch of unsold heads because he said it was like one tick faster or whatever. Dude, I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? I think the thing is, what he's trying to do is, when you drop an unsold head to use for a spell, the timer on an unsold head that's been dropped is like super short before it despawns. So, must be drop 5 and then 4 of them despawn. Kind of fucked up if you think about it. Okay. Another 70K on this trip so far. More diamond bolt tips, man. I'm actually getting quite a few of these. I don't think I'll ever use them is kind of the issue. Unless maybe they're a higher DPS than broad bolts. And then I could probably swing making them for the fight caves that I still need to do. Nature Talisman. What a weird drop from these guys. What drop is what table is that? What's the rare table? A 1 in 900. I got a 1 in 900 Nature Talisman before the 1 in 300 staff. %3 on my complete body. I'm really breaking this Barrow's gear in, man. I never did finish reading how to repair them. There are 2 ways. You can talk to any of the NPCs listed below. They will repair the items for a price, or players could repair themselves using an armor stand in any player-owned home. The cost is based on how degraded it is. Does that mean if you do it in your home that you don't have to repair it? You don't have to pay to repair it? Just pick up a bone. I sure did. Simply put, every 2 smithing levels reduces the repair cost by 1% when compared to an NPC vendor. I see. So you still have to pay even if it's at your house. But it's like considerably cheaper. Well, shit, maybe I should build a armor stand. 55 construction, I can do that. 8 oak planks and a limestone brick, that's fine. Need a workshop? I guess that's something I'll do today is go to my player-owned home and create a workshop. If it saves me money, I should probably do it. Look it up. OSRS efficient home layouts. Wonder Milk Rob, thanks for the smiley face, man. I really appreciate it. Really brightens my day, you know what I mean? Although I do find it weird that you're just sending smiley faces. What, are you a freak? By the way, I work as a channel manager, video editor, graphics designer, moderator specializing on promoting channels through promotion plans that go in line with streaming platforms TOS. So I basically work on all streaming platforms. And I can help you work on the channel promotion and development, thereby getting it more visibility in the community. Here's my Discord. Not a bot dog. Say the word panini right now. Say the word panini. I want to hear it come from your lips, you son of a bitch. Say it. Say panini. Get a loop half of the key. That's interesting. But say panini right fucking now. I have a metaphorical gun on my ban button right now. Actually, I don't know how to ban people on Kick, so there's not much I can do about it. In fact, the entire website's kind of a wash until I find one real person who wants to talk to me on there. Do 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 do. Been interesting. Interesting that you didn't say you're not a bot. Oh, this is a Facebook post about RuneScape house layouts. What's going on? Why are we on Facebook? I guess that's where all the old heads are, to be fair. Okay. Another trip of 100K. First trip was 200K. I wonder if I can manage to make that again. Can't hear you. You definitely can. Do 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 do. Going down the rabbit hole of house layouts. All because I need to repair the Barrows equipment. My god. What have we done? Another weapon poison. Close the gate. What am I doing? Close the gate. What happens when you click too fast? Dude, lots of feathers this time around. Jesus. $760. Taking a lot of damage here. Bit cringe. Cringe of me. Got 2% on the plate body. More law runes. Sure, man. Sure. The no-help guide. Do I watch a no-help guide on how to set up my house efficiently? But I don't know. Close the fucking gate. You know, I find it so interesting that RuneScape is so infested with bots, right? You can't really go around. You can't really go out of your way to not see them, really. And it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Streaming is a lot like that. You can't really get out of having to deal with them. you kind of have to deal with them. And on one hand, I find it kind of interesting because, like, even if my content's not good enough that normal people stick around, I got bots. I can like chat with them, I guess. And maybe they were incoherent, but so am I. So, what seems to be the problem? Okay. Soul runes. What am I doing? Here we go. A 4x4 house. Okay, this guy is sharing a 4x4. I think this is what I'll do. Well, these rooms in this photo aren't really listed, so I don't know what some of these are. Shit, is today gonna be a day where I spend the afternoon setting up a fucking player home? To some degree, I guess it's gonna be that. I left my prayer on that whole time. More adamantite? I mean, sure, man. The more adamantite I don't have to mine up myself, the better, to be honest with you. Although I have yet to do blast furnace on this account, and I'm not sure I want to start. It's a den of villainy and villainy. It's a villainy and scum and villainy. We go back. We come here. We smack them a lot. I haven't seen this person come back in, so perhaps they got the warp scepter. Must be nice, fuckers. Sorry, that wasn't me. That isn't my true self. All right, 176. We've made a $500,000 on these guys. The drop table's pretty sick, all things considered. Oh, is this a problem? No, I think it's fine actually. I'm taking an extra hit here, getting those, but that's all right. Oh, all right. I've somehow fixed their orientation. Didn't make quite as much as last time, but you know, it is what it is. Can I have high drops all the time? Mind checking my socials? I don't think so. Not until you say panini. If you say the word panini, maybe I'll look into it. This is the kill. I can feel it in my blood. My blood is pulsing like the dragon's. You know, like when you have the blood of the dragon in your soul and you can feel it heating up or whatever. I don't know. Sorry, it's just my swamp tar senses kicking in. God damn it. My little bonk sticks aren't hitting quite as high as I'd like. Adamant Warhammer. Very cool. Very cool. That's a nice 2K. Anything else? Doo-doo-doo. A nice 100K cash stack there. I'm gonna face tank that. I don't care. I do not care. Strike me with your air blast. I don't care. You know, I would think it would be a magic attack. I'm surprised it's not. I did not mean to do that. %1 on my plate body. Another piece of barrows down the drain. Should I just collect barrows? It'd be kind of fun to see, like, if I was to never repair the barrows, but instead always go and get new barrows. How many pieces of broken barrows would I have by, like, this time next year? Alright, go back. Soul runes, baby. I'm not going to use it very often, but it's good to have. I just keep coping myself. I'm coping. Another admin plate body. We're going to have like 5 of these in a row. No, what are we doing? Went to click on him and he moved. What is this? Ardoon cloak? Question mark? Rune Kaicho, baby. That's what we're talking about. Look, if I'm gonna get some dog shit ass loot, better be high elks, man. That's all I'm saying. Law runes. Yes. What I always wanted. Thank you. What would complete the drop table is if they dropped each of runes. But I don't think they do. Feathers. Very nice. Very nice. Probably the best loot in the game, I'd say. Like, yeah, getting the staff would be cool and all, but having feathers, I mean, that is like, you know, that's amazing. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do off stream today is figure out my player home a little bit. See if I can get it in a state that's functional a little bit to repair stuff. I think it'll go a long way. I guess I'll just stream until the Guthan's plate body's gone. Another weapon poison. Will you not go forward? I guess there goes. I'm out of food. I mean, if every trip to these guys is 200k, it's definitely worth doing. And that means doing this on a Slayer task with a cannon is probably pretty good. Some more death runes. Piss off the birds. Close the gate. At some point I have to go out of my way to check out the Slayer updates too. Because I will need to get Slayer up if I'm ever going to get an Abyssal Whip. A lot of people like Slayer. I don't know if I do. I mean, it's just this, but you have to fight more annoying enemies. I guess you can... The thing is, I was never very good about knowing what to block and what to cancel and everything like that. So I should just look up, like, once people have gotten more familiar with this Slayer update, I should figure out what people are blocking. Like, obviously, they're blocking metal dragons, right? Nobody wants to do dragons. So. And I should probably bite the bullet and buy the cannon. Oh, I didn't even notice that Wonder Mike Rob had responded to the bot. So they're both bots. Which I kind of figured, but it's funny that you use a second bot to reply to your first bot. So it's like, oh man, this page must be really good if someone looked at it and was like, wow. Neither of you said Panini. I'm just going to say that out loud. You can rectify the situation, the misunderstanding right now. What's our kill count? What's our kill count? Almost 200. Another rune kite, man. Jesus, these guys just love dropping this stuff. Grab some aggro. Close the gate. Overall, though, I'd say probably our drops are worse than last time. Because we haven't got as much food, so we can't stay as long. I'd like to get this kill before I have to leave. I'd like to get one more kill before I have to leave. Oh, Warhammer's not bad. Pretty low in terms of like things you can high elk though. Lie. Ow. probably my last kill today. We did not get it. Okay, so that's going to be a wrap for today's stream. Didn't quite get what we want. I might farm these offline. I don't really know. I'm going to be focusing on my player home to get my barrows repaired right now, though, I think. But, you know, we made about 400K today off these guys alone. We have more than 2 mil in the bank. Let's go ahead and high out this. Got a bunch of sharks, bunch of adamant ore, weapon poisoned, which I don't think I'll ever use. Unless I do like another dragon dagger with poison on it or something. Which, where are those even going? They must be going here, right? Anti-fires. Weapon poison. There it is, right there. Quarm and dragon dust. Surely Quarm has a better use. Super strengths. Yeah, see. I'd much rather make the super strengths than the fucking weapon poisons. It's good to have them so I don't have to make them, I guess. Another loop half of key. Okay, we have 2 crystal keys here. So it's nice to be building those up, I guess. Go and make another crystal key. Once I get more of those, I'll go and spend them. Another nature rune. How many of those do we have? Wherever those are. Here. I have 10 of them. At some point, I will probably toss all of these in the garbage. Because, I mean, I'm never going to use them outside of quests. But they're hard enough to get that I probably want to hold on to them. I'm just going to use a ring of dueling to get all my stats back. I mean, ring of dueling into the Varrock to go back there is probably not a bad call. Yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. I'm just going to focus on getting the house looking up to snuff because now I've got broken barrows. We really need to get that figured out. So I'll talk to you later. Someone stood right in my way. Who the fuck is this guy? Jesus Christ, I'm trying to have an outro here. Goodbye. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Tomorrow is Friday, right? So I'll probably be back online to do some stuff, some wacky stuff. Who knows what I'll do? Maybe I'll have the Sceptre already. Maybe I'll show off my house. Who knows? See you.